Let's take a look at all of the items that you can get from the Sacred Hunt. Now you are going to have to purchase all of these items from the Master of the Hunt, and all of them require the Gnarled Fangs. So we're looking at these scrolls that are listed here. So we have the Bestial Regalia, the Feral Claws, the Skull Warhammer, the Throne of Jebel, the Spike Trap, the Basin of Jebel, the Statue of Jebel, the Lemurian Brazier, the red bioluminescent mushroom, green bioluminescent mushroom, the wall paint of the mammoth, wall paint of the rhino, wall paint of the panther, wall paint of the Werehyena, emblem icon of Jebel, and the Werehyena hunter. Stick around to the end of the video where I'll show you the most busted thing that you can buy from the trader. Jumping right into it, let's take a look at the Bestial Regalia. Now this is a chest armor piece, and you can see that on a male and a female there. It does come equipped with a cape as well. Now there are two variations to this, the regular and then the epic version. The regular version is going to give you 22 armor with 360 durability at a weight of 4.96. The epic version is going to give you 6% agility weapon damage twice, so a total of 12% agility weapon damage, armor value of 56, durability at 900 with a weight of 4.96. Jumping into the first weapon, these are the Feral Claws, and these are going to cost you 500 of the Gnarled Fangs. Now there is a regular version and an epic version of the Feral Claws. The regular version is going to be health damage of 11 and armor penetration of 8%. They have a durability of 300 and they weigh 3.37. Looking at the epic version, they have health damage of 32 with armor penetration of 8%. Durability is 600 and they weigh 2.91. Moving over to the Skull Hammer, now this is going to cost you 500 of the Gnarled Fangs. There are two versions of this, the regular and the epic. The regular version does health damage of 16 with armor penetration of 40%. It has a durability of 800 and a weight of 5.78. The epic version has 46 health damage and 40% armor pen, 1600 durability, and a weight of 4.99. The Throne of Jebel is like any other throne. You can interact and sit down in this. This guy is going to cost you 300 Gnarled Fangs. The Spike Trap is a placeable trap that you can interact with in order to set. So when you place it down initially, it will be at the tallest height that it can go, and when you interact with it, it will set the trap. Now, it does not do a ton of damage. I'll bring this scorpion over here to run across it. Don't run across it yourself, you will spring that trap, but as it hits, you can see how much damage it did there. Each time the trap trips, you will need to reset it. And just so you know, if you are using these yourself and you run over them, they will cause damage to your character. And the Spike Trap costs 250 Gnarled Fangs. The next item on our list is the Basin of Jebel. This is going to cost you 200 Gnarled Fangs. This is just a cool looking thrall pot, and unfortunately, I don't feel like these are currently working. But hopefully they'll fix that at some point in the future so that your thralls will actually take food from them, so you may as well pick this up and have it learned for that time. The next item on our list is the Statue of Jebel. Now this is going to cost you 100 Gnarled Fangs. It's pretty cool. It's also very tall. It's about the height of 3 walls, so keep that in mind for how you're building with it, but you can pick this up if it's something that interests you. One of the largest items in here is the Lemurian Brazier. Now this is in the Lemurian style, like what you would see in the jungle, and it is a total of 3 walls high. I love this piece, and I hope to see more of this coming in the future, but this guy is going to set you back 150 Gnarled Fangs. The next items that we have are the 4 wall paints that you can get. So we have the Mammoth, the Panther, the Rhino, and the Werehyena. Each one of these is going to set you back 20 Gnarled Fangs. We then have the emblem icon of Jebel. Now this is for those items that can apply an emblem. So when you create a clan emblem, you can now have it in the fashion of the Jebel icon. We also have the bioluminescent mushrooms. Now these guys are super teeny tiny. You can see them sitting on this shelf. However, they do emit a small amount of light. Each variation of these mushrooms is going to cost you 50 gnarled fangs. The last thing that you can buy with the gnarled fangs is the Werehyena Hunter. It is going to cost you 250 fangs, but it's absolutely worth it at this point in time. I also have the Werebear here, which technically you can't purchase from the trader, but as you complete the Sacred Hunt, you will have the ability to summon this guy. Let's jump into the stats of the Hunter of Jebel. You can see they start out with zeros in everything, but as they level up, they actually become really good. So I've got one that's leveled up over here. You can see he has 10,765 hit points, and if we look at his stats, he got 20 in strength, 13 agility, 21 in vitality, and 23 in grit. These guys are absolutely busted right now. They don't catch aggro from any enemies, so essentially they're in cloak mode and they can do damage to absolutely everything without risk of taking any damage, unless they end up in an attack like a tail swing attack from the Scorpion or something that does area of effect damage where it's just they're unlucky and they get hit. They aren't going to be targeted by any enemy in the Exiled Lands or the Isle of Sipta. Currently, it's like they're cloaked, so go out, grab one of these guys, enjoy this glitch while you can, because this is definitely something that's gonna get patched. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. Don't be out of whack. Click the video on the screen right now to check out more of my content.